Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I am back with a monthly favorites video and this one is for the month of June. I've made a few discoveries and there's lots of fashion favorites in this one. So I hope you stay tuned to watch what I've been loving throughout the month of June. But before that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I upload a new video every week, and also don't forget to check out my Instagram. So we're going to start everything off with skincare to have a bit of a change in this video. And I firstly want to talk to you about a very recent discovery, which has been this eye serum by a brand called Pure from the brand Orfika. I had never actually tried this product before and it was actually sent to me, and I have to say I am so impressed with the results. If you don't know about it, Orfika is a brand that works with mostly natural skincare products. So they do everything based on like plants, and basically they're inspired from nature. And most of the stuff they use is like plant extracts and natural oils, and that's how they make all of the products. They do have quite a few products for around the eyes, so like an eye serum, which is this one. They also have like something for your brows, for your eyelashes, and then they have a few masks, night cream, and a few other products. I will link their website down below, and I will leave it here on the screen now for you guys to go and check it out. I've only tried this product so far, but I have been so impressed with the results. The serum comes in this little bottle, but actually you need a very little amount of product every time you use it. So a little bit definitely goes a long way, and they say that this bottle can last you up to 3 months, and I can definitely believe it because I've been using it for about a month and I would say I've only used about this much. It's a little bit hard to tell, and you have to tell from the weight because the bottle is opaque, but I love the fact that it has this little pipette applicator because it's so easy. The product comes out like a kind of very light cream product, and it melts really easily into the eyes. They suggest applying it kind of massaging outwards here and massaging outwards on the top of your lid. And basically what this is meant to do is it's meant to target kind of fine lines, improve the firmness of your skin, reduce puffiness, and reduce darkness. For me, as you guys know, if you've been watching this channel for a while, I don't really have a lot of puffiness under my eyes, but I do have a lot of darkness, and I'm always kind of looking for products that are going to reduce this. I use in the daytime the Triple Age cream, which I absolutely love because that has a little bit of a salmon tint to it, and it really kind of helps to brighten that under eye area. But this one is a night product, and what I do with this one is it actually targets the darkness to make it actually naturally go away. So it doesn't really cover it, but it really kind of helps treating it. And I have to say I've noticed a huge difference. You do have to be consistent and you have to use it every single night. Like I said, I've been using it for about a month and I have noticed that slowly but surely that darkness is improving. My darkness is a little bit because of genetics as well, so it's never going to go completely, but I have to say I have seen it fade. This one basically what it does is it hydrates the skin a lot. It really kind of helps moisturize that area, but it doesn't leave your skin feeling kind of oily or greasy, which I really like because I am prone to breakouts. And I like the fact that the texture is really light because it just kind of absorbs really quickly, and I love it as a nighttime product. I also really love the packaging, although I don't like the fact that you can't see how much product you have left, but I think the clinical packaging makes it look very nice and something that I would like to keep in my vanity as well. I also have to say that I love the fact that it's really good on sensitive skin. My skin is really sensitive, and this hasn't really aggravated my skin. It hasn't made it red, it hasn't made it kind of break out or get like any weird kind of rashes, which sometimes has happened with eye creams just because this area is so sensitive. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the ingredients in this product. Basically, I'm looking at my phone here because there's so many things, but basically it has an Abyssinian oil, which basically helps with the hydration and it helps kind of smooth it out your skin. And then it has sodium hyaluronate, which strengthens the hydrolipid barrier. And it has algae extract, orange extract, and pomegranate extract, which are all really good to kind of stop oxidizing in that area. And that's what actually makes your skin tone improve and kind of even it out. So I'm really impressed with this product. If you do suffer from under eye puffiness and darkness, I would definitely suggest you go and check it out. And I'm excited to try other products from the brand, especially the stuff for their brows. I've been using the Brow Bar oil on my brows and I have seen a difference, but not a huge difference, and they have something from Brow Growth, so definitely excited to try that one out. Next up is another skincare product, and it's a face oil. I've been recently very much into face oils, as you guys know. When I discovered the Clarins face oil, it totally revolutionized my life. And now I've tried this one from Sunday Riley. I tried from Sunday Riley her Satin mask, which is like a medicated acne mask, and recently my skin has been horrible. I wax around this area of my face, and I have gotten really bad breakouts this last time. Like literally, it was a very severe breakout of acne on both sides of my face. So I was desperate to find something that would help, and I have to say this has helped loads. This is the UFO Ultra Clarifying Face Oil by Sunday Riley, and I love the packaging. It comes in this beautiful box, and then you've got the oil inside. I have to say it is a pretty expensive product, but most of Sunday Riley products are. But the results have been amazing. This one is basically a face oil, but it's actually for acne prone skin, and it's meant to treat acne. It is a little bit drying and a little bit kind of harsh on the skin, so I wouldn't use it all over my face. I kind of was using it as a spot treatment on the areas where I needed it, so I was kind of patting it on around here. And you can use it around your whole face if you are very acne prone everywhere, but because I have combination skin and it is really sensitive and dry around here, I mean, if I used it once nothing happened, but if I used it every night, my skin would tend to go a little flaky and just dry out a little bit. So I was only using it in the areas where I needed it, but I have been using it every night, and I have to say it's worked really well. I never thought I would use an oil to treat acne, but I have to say the results have been so impressive. Basically, this is meant to like prevent blackheads, and it has 1.5% of salicylic acid, and it's a medicated dry oil which is meant to clear congested pores. I know it also has tea tree oil and black cumin, and I have to say because it is an oil, it doesn't leave your skin feeling so stripped as some kind of creams that I've used to treat acne. So the oil hydrates it a little bit, but at the same time it has all these kind of tea tree oil and all these other products like salicylic acid, which are going to kind of cleanse your pores and leave it really clean. So I love the fact that it comes with a little pipette applicator. The texture is pretty runny because it's a dry oil. It absorbs really quickly into the skin as well, which I like. It doesn't kind of stain anything. It does have a green tint to it, but when you apply it on your skin, it doesn't really have that tint anymore. But I have to say the smell is not the most pleasant. It smells a little bit medicinal. It does smell like kind of things with plant extracts. It smells a little bit like grass actually. So the smell is not the best, but I have to say because it's worked so well, I love using it every night and just kind of patting it on. I would say I would only use this when I actually need it. Like if my skin's completely clear, I might use it once a week just to kind of prevent blackheads like around my nose area. But because I've had so many breakouts, I have been using it every single night. The oil also has chamomile extract, which is really good to kind of soothe your skin. I use chamomile water as a toner, and this works really well when you have kind of acne prone skin and when your skin is really kind of aggravated, just because it kind of helps it calm down and it tones down the redness. So this definitely has helped together with my light therapy mask, which I spoke about in my last favorites video and which I've been using religiously every night from Neutrogena. If you haven't seen that, I'll link the video on the screen now so you guys can have a watch, and also with my chamomile water toner, which I've been using for a long time now. And by the way guys, I'm doing a updated skincare routine, which I don't know if it'll be on the channel now, but if it isn't, stay tuned for it, and if not, I will link the video on the screen now so you guys can go and have a watch. Next up, another face oil, and this is the Banish oil, which I've been using non-stop. I think I featured this in my last month's favorites video, but I've just been using it so much that I want to talk about it again. This will be featured in my evening skincare routine, but basically this is a vitamin C oil, which is really hydrating, but it's actually meant for acne prone skin. So what I've been doing is I've been using this one on the areas of my face where I've not been using the other UFO oil from Sunday Riley, and I use this one as maintenance. I literally use this one every single night when I'm not using the other one as well, just because it's really hydrating, but it's not greasy at all. Again, it's a very kind of liquid oil. It comes in this pipette and it literally feels like water. It absorbs into the skin really quickly. It's a dry oil, so it doesn't feel greasy or anything on your skin. When I do need a bit more hydration on this area where I'm really sensitive, I still use my Clarins Blue Orchid oil, which is specific for dehydrated skin, and I sort of pat it onto this area. But I'm using this one all over my face, and I really like it because it doesn't leave my skin greasy, but at the same time it really hydrates it, and it's also helping with like acne pigmentation that I have from old acne marks. So a definite winner, and it's not that expensive. I will link all their details down below, but I'm on my way to purchase my second one because I'm almost run out of this one. Finally, for skincare, a product that I've talked about a million times before, but I've rediscovered it, and it is the Armani Prima Glow On Moisturizing Balm. Basically, I'd been using the Magic Cream by Charlotte Tilbury because I couldn't find this one anywhere, and I have to say I really like that one because it's very plumping, but this one just gives you the most beautiful glow. Because I have oily skin, I find this one sits a little bit better under makeup for me because it doesn't kind of make my skin so kind of glowy and a little bit oily, I would say, which the other one does. I have to say the Magic Cream doesn't break me out, but this one just gives me like a really beautiful glow, but without making my skin greasy at all. Makeup glides on like a dream and it lasts on the whole day. This cream is actually specially formulated to be worn under makeup. It doesn't have any SPF, so you get no flashback. And foundation, my primer just goes on so nicely on top of this one, and it does make my makeup last longer, which I really like. It is very hydrating, but it has some kind of property that just makes your foundation stay put for the whole day. And now that it's been a little bit warmer in London, I definitely needed that. Next up, a little bit of makeup, and the first product I want to talk to you about is NARS Orgasm Blush. This is not a new product and I have had it for a while, but I have to admit when I first bought it, I didn't really use it all that much. But I have to say the last few months, I've just been loving this one. I featured it in a recent makeup tutorial that I did, which was a sunset kind of really summery eye. I will link that video on the screen now so you guys can go and have a watch if you haven't seen it. But basically, it's a beautiful sort of peachy, corally blush with a little bit of a pink undertone to it, and then it has a beautiful kind of golden glitter shimmer running through it. The glitter is really small and it's very finely milled, so it's hardly detectable on the skin, but it just gives you a really beautiful glow. And now that I'm a little bit more bronzed and I've been using my Saint-Tropez Summer Glow, I have to say this color just looks so nice. And recently I've been going for a very light makeup look. I've been going for kind of a lot less eyeliner on the bottom of my eyes. I don't know if the camera is picking that up because I use mascara, and sometimes in the camera with the mascara it can look like I'm wearing eyeliner underneath as well. But I'm going for a very kind of bare nude eye on the bottom lashes and very light eyeshadow. I'm not going for such kind of heavy eyeshadow looks. I'm really liking this lighter look for the summer, and this blush just complements my makeup so well, and I love that kind of glow it gives you. It almost makes you feel like you don't need highlighter because you already get such a beautiful kind of peachy glow on your cheeks. So I've definitely been loving this one. Very finely milled and super long lasting. Moving now on to eyes, like I was saying, I'm going for a much lighter makeup look, and I would always go for a brown eyeliner in my bottom lash line, so and also in the bottom waterline. But recently I've been loving this one, which I got a while ago, but I hadn't used it so much. It's from Barry M, and it's their Kohl pencil, and it's in like a bronzy shade. Sorry, it's kind of almost completely out. I need to sharpen that, but it's a beautiful bronzy color, and I find that it looks so nice on my skin tone because I'm a little bit kind of more tanned. I feel like it doesn't show up as much, and it just looks like there's a little hint of kind of glow in the inside of my waterline. I find that when I use kind of beige or white, it just looks too stark against my skin. So this one looks almost the same color as my skin, but just with a little bit of a glow. It brightens my eyes, but at the same time, it leaves them really kind of bare and just a bit more summery and a little bit lighter than the looks I go for in the summer. It's really long lasting, stays really well put in the waterline, so I'm really loving this one. And finally for lips, guys, this one, which I've already mentioned before, it's the Victoria Beckham by an Estee Lauder collaboration, and it's the lip liner in the color Victoria, and I absolutely love this one. I feel like it's really nice with kind of neutral lipstick colors. It's basically your lips, but a little bit darker. So I like to use this either all over my lips or just to line the edges, just even if I'm wearing like a lip balm. I feel like this gives it like a nice base because my outline around here is not very defined. So with a little bit of this and then kind of a lip gloss or a lip balm, anything on top just looks great. So if you want a neutral lip pencil, I think this one is discontinued, but the Boldly Bare one from MAC is a really good dupe for this one, and it's a great kind of neutral lip pencil. Next up is a lipstick. It's actually one I've never used before, but I got this one from Sigma, which I love their brushes, but I'd never actually tried any of their makeup products. And this one is in the color In Spades, and it's such a beautiful kind of nudie, pinky color. It's a little bit similar to my NARS Anita, but this one is a little bit more peachy and I really like it. It's like a nudie, peachy, brownie color. Just basically your lips, but better. I love the fact that it's super hydrating. The packaging is gorgeous, and for the price it's really good. I love that it says Sigma here on the bullet. It's very nice. I've only just started using it, but I've used it so much in the last few days that I wanted to feature this in the video. Also from Sigma, I got this thing to clean my brushes. I've been after one of these for a long time. I used to use the small one that comes with the soap of the Beauty Blender, but that one's really small and it hardly has any elevation. So I really wanted to get this matte. And basically, if you've never used one of these, what it is you basically, I love this one because you can just attach it to your sink. You just it just goes on with like a vent on the sink, and then you can just use it there, have it on a firm base, and then you can just scrub your brushes on this and then rinse them out. Basically what I do is I put shampoo on the brushes, wet them, clean them all up, and then just open the water and just use this texture as well, just to kind of rub the brush and get all the soap out. And I find it just cleans your brushes so much better than if you're doing it with your hand. It has different kind of patterns to use for different brushes. I think this one's meant to be for the face brushes. This smaller one is meant to be for the eye brushes, but to be honest, I just kind of swirl them around everywhere. I just find like scrubbing them against this kind of saves you some energy with your hands, and it also cleans them a lot better. Also from Sigma, a few new brush discoveries I've made. I ordered a bunch of brushes, and this one is one of their like big ones. I think it's meant to be like a blush brush, but I actually use it to kind of pop on a little bit of bronzer. Basically what I do is I don't tan my face, even though I tan my body because I'm really into my Saint Tropez fake tan right now. But what I do is with this one, I just, once I've finished my makeup and I've used setting spray and everything, I just pop this into my bronzing powder and then I just dust it all over my face. And this just gives me a little bit more of a tanned look to my face. It's not meant to be for contouring or anything. It's just literally to change the shade of my face. And I find this brush is really nice because it's got like a dome shape, but it's very soft. And then it has kind of very loosely packed bristles. So it just gives you a very light dusting, and it just kind of gives you that dusting without kind of leaving kind of blotchy bits of bronzer anywhere. I also really love this one for applying it on the body. So I like to apply a little bit of bronzer around this décolleté area, or even a little bit of highlighter down the center of my legs and the center of my arms if I'm going to be going out at night, or even on the shoulder area. And I find this one just leaves a very light dusting, so you can use it for highlighter as well. And it's very easy, and because it's quite big, it's really good for the body because it just kind of applies it seamlessly over a large area. So I really love this one, and I have to say Sigma brushes have improved so much since I first tried them, I think about 10 years ago, but the quality is just amazing. They don't shed at all, and they're so soft. So yeah, really been loving this one. And finally, from the same collection, which by the way is this rose gold collection, which is so beautiful, I have the eye shading E55 brush, and I've really been liking this one. Again, super soft, and I've been using this one to kind of smudge my eyeshadow very lightly on my lower lash line. Like I told you, I've been going for a lighter look, and I've been using kind of my nudie kind of eyeshadows, so anything that I use on the crease or like a bronzer shade, and I've just been kind of dusting it here and using a pencil brush, which is what I was using, give you a more defined finish. But this one, because it's a little bit more loosely packed, but at the same time it's kind of very narrow and straight, it's good to apply on such a small area like here. But because the bristles are a little bit more loosely packed, you get a lighter finish than you do with a pencil brush. So really been liking this one as well. Moving now on to fashion favorites. The first one I want to talk about is this top, which I got from Lovely Pepper Collection. So she is actually a blogger and YouTuber as well, and she has her own fashion range, so I will link all the details down below. And I was very hesitant to get stuff from her just because, you know, when it's a brand that I don't know and they only have an online presence, I'm always kind of very wary because I don't know what the material is going to be like, what the quality is going to be like. But I have to say, I am so impressed. The quality is amazing. For the price, I expected it to be a lot less better quality, but I love this top. It's got like a really beautiful frill around here. I think I'm going to get so much wear out of it. I've been wearing it non-stop since I got it. I took it to India and I was wearing it so much. I think it looks great with like jeans. It looks great with shorts. It also looks really nice with like chino trousers or like a high-waisted skirt. I think it's really nice, and you can also kind of leave it out if you don't want to tuck it in because it's really kind of beautiful and flowy. The material is very thin, but at the same time it's not transparent, so it looks really nice. I love the bardo detail. The elastic here feels really good quality. It still gives you mobility, but it also kind of stays put, and I love the fact that it has a double frill because that means that if you don't want to wear a bra, you don't need to wear it because it's not transparent at all, and because it's really flowy, you wouldn't be able to tell. So yeah, I really like like it. I like the little detail around here. I think it just makes it look even more expensive than it actually is. But yeah, I think I've been so impressed with the quality. I ordered a few other items from her website and the process has been really good. I got my items in 4 days, which is what they promised. Customer service is really good. I had a few queries and they responded really, really quickly. And also their returns process is really simple, and for European shipping is free. So yeah, I have to say I am so impressed, and I love the look of all the outfits she wears on her blog, and a lot of the stuff is from her own brand, but now that I've tried it once, I am sure I'm going to be ordering a lot more from her. Next up is another item from the Lovely Pepper range, and you can't really see it very well here, but I'm going to insert a clip. But this is basically like a really basic kind of cotton sort of t-shirty sort of strap dress. I actually wore this for the first time when I was out in India, and I have to say it was so nice because the cotton is so nice. It's so smooth and a very, very light fabric, but at the same time it just kind of clings onto the right places. The fabric is really, really smooth, very soft, but it does feel very good quality. It's not kind of a flimsy cotton. It holds on to the right places. It doesn't kind of accentuate any kind of lumps or bumps, which I have a fear with any of these kind of body fitted dresses. It's not too fitted, which is nice for the summer because it doesn't feel kind of too heavy, and it feels a little bit kind of more day-like as well. I feel like you could style this up in so many ways. You could wear it with a t-shirt underneath, you could wear it with a blazer over the top, with a gilet over the top, you can just wear it by itself. And I love the slit down the front because I think it looks very sexy, but at the same time very day wear appropriate because it's a little bit longer. It's kind of that midi length, which is so in right now, and I think the straps are really, really nice. You can't regulate them, so that's a little bit annoying, but they are a little stretchy, so I feel that it could fit a few different body types. And yeah, I just love the silhouette of this dress, and I think I'm gonna wear it so much over a lot of summers. And finally, for my last fashion favorite are these ACCESORIES flats, which I've had my eye on for so long and I've spoken about them in so many videos, but I finally took the plunge and purchased them. I decided to go for the suede in this dark green color just because I was going to go for the black, but in summer I think black can be a little bit too harsh, and with most of my outfits this color would go because it's pretty dark and most of my outfits are neutral. It goes really well with beige, with white, with kind of denim jeans, so I think I would kind of go with most things in my wardrobe, so I decided to go for this one. They are in suede, and then they have this puff here that in the inside it's all leather, and then I love this little gold detail around the back. They are really, really flat, but I find that I can wear them with dresses and with like midi length stuff, which I wasn't usually a fan of to wear with flats because they're very pointy and they really kind of streamline your silhouette. They do go quite high up on the foot, but I still think they look really nice, and that's actually what makes them really, really comfortable. Mostly I wear this in the summer, so that's why I thought something neutral but still lighter would be good, because in winter it's just a bit too cold in London to wear kind of anything that's kind of open on the back. The inside is actually all leather, but I've stuck these suede insoles inside, which I will link down below if I can find them, because if you suffer from hyperhidrosis, these are honestly a lifesaver. I got these shipped from the US, and they were a little bit expensive for insoles, but they are honestly worth the money. They last for quite a long time, and basically they are meant to absorb any moisture on your feet, and they are so comfortable. So if you suffer from a problem like mine, these definitely make wearing shoes without socks a lot more comfortable during the summer. And yeah, I've just been wearing these loads. I love the fact that you can just kind of slip your feet into them and then you're ready to go out. So very comfortable and a great shoe for the summer. So that's everything from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching my monthly favorites. Do let me know down in the comments below what was your favorite outfit on this vlog, and also let me know what you've been loving throughout the month of June. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button, and also don't forget to check out my Instagram, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.